shit.
Alright, we have begun.
Yeah, you cunt.
All good?
You started with, yeah, you cunt. That's how the YouTube video starts. Yeah, you cunt. 15 seconds into the video, we get banned. That's gonna be great.
You appeared on top of a ship, and you're not quite sure what type of ship. Yes, Tyler?
Couldn't hear you, Ty.
Looks like a boating ship. It looks like the Titanic.
That's not the ship. I'm about to show you the ship just in a sec.
We're getting a ship. Oh my god.
And you're not quite sure what type of ship it is, for it doesn't seem to have a top. Doesn't seem to have anything you would notice on a regular ship, except for a large extended part at the middle of the ship, and what looks to be a gun.
Gennaro's like, that looks expensive. Very expensive. What are we doing here?
Other than that, you notice that it's snowing all around.
Okay, even though
And
Gennaro,
that
I have a
surrounding
level up,
the
I'm still gonna
ship
play him.
looks like another graveyard of other ships that have crashed.
We seem to be in a ship graveyard in the Antarctic. That's what it looks like to me. That's what Colonel Mustard says.
Well, I've been lunch. Slips.
I have no idea what you just said.
I say, eggheads. I don't think we can hear you. The cosmic horror seems to have affected you.
Well, it seems that I am drunk or something. Some sort of drug must have affected me because I'm in a winter wonderland with a t-shirt and shorts.
Which character you playing? Oh, Chad.
Chad.
Oh.
Yes, you guys do notice the coldness. As you wonder that,
we're gonna have to put some clothes on this young whippersnapper.
you hear the noise of two guns surrounding you guys.
Thank you. What? Those look like Nazis to me. Nazis. I say.
You see like a hatch open in like the center of the ship, where this guy comes out holding what looks to be a queer jar.
What?
I told you they're freaking Nazis. I told you that we had
Nazis.
Nazis here. Oh shit! I say. The colonel looks over there like, oh, I say, I think they may have saved Hitler's brain.
You heard from Muggsy. Yeah.
Wait. We just had Pearl Harbor happen. Hitler's still alive. So it's not Hitler's brain.
We don't even
you
know
hear
what
like
Nazis
a
are.
radio static coming from the jar. And while it opens up, you see like the remains of a human brain.
All right.
As the static goes, it starts to speak in what some of you may memorize as German until it switches to another language.
I don't speak Oompa Loompa. You're gonna have to speak.
Was that Japanese?
Can we identify the language? Does any of our characters know this language?
They know it's, some of you know it's German.
Oh, German. Do any of us speak German? think any of these characters look German to me. How about the librarian or the professor? Either one of these two.
You can roll for that, yeah.
Okay, so
I'd say the lawyer.
That's actually a good point.
If you're saying German, that looks very expensive.
all right.
He would be the one
Everyone's
to
pulling
know.
Gennaro into this. So he's still at level 0, Jonathan. So
Yeah.
keep playing him at level 0 until you finally kill him, because no one wants him to leave. No one wants him to ever leave. So Gennaro steps forward, and he's like, "Well, my friends have elected me to be their leader. So, wait a second, John.
Sorry,
I'm
you
gonna
said make
find
him
out if
a-
Gennaro can speak their language. He wants to know if he wants to understand if he speaks Hooplehead.
I have a feeling he's gonna start speaking monkey.
So
He's gonna go like ooh ooh.
So Gennaro walks up to him. He does an intelligence check with his whopping 10 intelligence. That means no bonus.
Legendary.
Gennaro rolls a 9. And he starts speaking to them in Swahili. He's like,
Oh my goodness.
it ends with expensive.
Okay, no one who rolled understands fucking German.
Hold up.
You hear like the ringing noise from the brain?
Let me roll for Professor Plum. He's intelligent.
All right.
I rolled for Chad because Chad's a Chad. He knows
Apparently,
German. Chad knows German.
Chad knows German. Of course he does. Of course
Chad
he
is a
does.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
The professor has no
Chad
fucking
knows
clue.
German?
He doesn't understand a single word of German. The professor.
So, Chad knowing German, what did the brain said? What did the brain say?
You hear it speak pretty much what you can
Jonathan,
tell
do your
has
best. Come on, Jonathan, do your best German accent. Come on.
No, I can't.
You must do it, yeah?
Ja.
No.
This must be done.
Schreiben.
Do it.
Ich will
Schweinhund. You need to speak German. Schweinhund.
Come on,
Speak
do it.
now,
Take
Dunkov.
Rammstein. Rammstein. You listen to
No,
Schweinhund.
those guys sound completely different.
Schweinhund. You need to tell me what the German brain said to me. I need to know.
Tyler, you need to do some more German characters. You actually have a pretty good German accent.
You hear the brain like a squeaking sound out of the brain, where it is yelling at everything that moves, like at the soldiers, at the person holding it, and wondering where the heck did everyone come here, and how did all these soldiers miss this group of people?
No. Gennaro's like, no.
Wait, this is in German, right? This is in German,
Yes,
right?
that's in German.
Okay, so Chad goes up, with his chest puffed up. He's like, and he speaks on a perfect German accent. He's like, "Hello, my friends. Excuse me, my friends. We appeared here out of hard to describe how, but my friend over there, that one right there, you see? He points at the lawyer. He says that your technology looks very expensive. We are civilians."
Gennaro goes, "You understand German?"
Oh yeah, I took a few
Then you
classes.
do me a favor. Ask them where there's a toilet.
so Chad speaks again. It's like, okay, so my friends, trying to put aside how we got here, do you have any restroom faculties? If you could offer us that, please.
He says that to a fucking disembodied brain.
My friend has been. My friend has a delicate stomach, and he has.
These guys have gone through such craziness already that a disembodied brain is perfectly normal.
Excuse my friend is very delicate. Is there any chance you could offer any restroom facilities?
hear like a few seconds of silence for like the brain, and then like the sound of a radio again, and then it speaks in somewhat chunky, like gibberish almost, but in American.
In English, you mean?
Yes.
In American.
America.
American English, not British English.
America. The Colonel's like, wait. Of course, I say. I speak this language. He steps forward.
I am Professor Mont. I wished for to know where you all came from.
Professor Mortz, is your name?
Mont, yes.
Mortz? Did I hear that correctly? He's adjusting his monocle.
The radio cricks up again, and then he says, Mates. Mates.
Mix.
Damn this machine.
Professor Mix. Apparently he may be Irish instead of German.
Mates.
Professor Mix, we came through a door
How did he get Irish?
from New York City. A door appeared right there, and we came through it. Where are we?
You are in the Arctic,
Arctic.
while I am leading an expedition of good finds. Good finds.
And you're German soldiers?
While they are funding my expedition, I am an officer of the ISS.
Ooh. Well, we have this gentleman here. He puts his hands on Chad. He's a member of the master race also. See the hair? He fluffs up his blonde hair. He shoves it before you talk to them. You talk
Oh, yeah. Of course.
You hear like the radio squeaking up again, and now he starts speaking German.
All right.
Dear lad, where have these people come from? They say from New York, but it's many, many miles from New York.
It's hard to just explain, my friend. We encountered something very unholy. Something, perhaps a cult?
I see where this is going.
Gennaro suddenly realizes he's Jewish and walks back to the rest of the group and hides behind them. It's the group. He's hiding behind Poindexter here. It was blonde.
Holy shit.
He is Gennaro.
me-
That's a Jewish name.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
My friend,
Or
it
Italian.
may
one or the other.
sound very peculiar to you, but we encountered monstrosities, but seeing as you are a brain in a jar, you may be open to believing our situation. As you can see, I am wearing t-shirts and a shorts. I did not come out of some sort of.
Okay, I understand
I say good man.
partial of the situation.
Okay. I say good man. I say good German brain in the jar. Okay.
And then he tells the guy that's holding the jar to lead them inside.
Can we have
The ship.
jackets, good man? I mean, we have a few jackets. Do you have any extra ones on board the ship? We can wear.
The brain, neither the officer answer anything, and the soldiers gesture you to get in the U-boat.
All right. So the colonel maintains his rifle at his side, but he slings it behind him. But he keeps his hands on. He's making sure none of these Germans try and take it from him.
Muggsy doesn't let him anywhere near any of his gear.
So then I guess we're going. Well, Muggsy's Italian. The Italians were allies of the Germans. He might like them. So just a reminder, John.
Are they paying him?
So yeah, that's the U-boat.
Quick question. Are they paying Muggsy for any of his stunts?
Why don't you ask them? Go ahead. Ask him harebrained if he's gonna pay you. Go, do it.
Oh, so you want this to turn into a slaughterfest?
It's gonna turn into a slaughterfest, bro. They're fucking Nazis. Sooner or later, we're gonna be taking them on.
He's not wrong there.
Our characters have made friends with just about every group of pieces of shit, but Nazis. Yeah. I don't think that's
okay. So, Theo, you're playing as the Colonel, right?
Well, I'm playing as all of them apparently, but game wise, I'm using the Colonel. The rest of them are just they're still level 0s. I really don't want to play all 4 of them. So.
Right.
So everyone seems to love Gennaro, so he's hanging around.
Funny.
He has 2 lines.
Okay, John, I'm gonna just put Muggsy for you.
Cool.
He has 2 lines.
Yes, and he uses them very well.
Alright, so inside a fucking submarine. Tyler, you there?
Yeah.
Quiet.
Oh no, I'm just focusing on something. Is all. Looking for another image for.
As you guys go in the ladder of the U-boat, you see there's like a whole manned crew. And for like Chad, you hear that the brain's like barking orders, like it's in a squeaky radio, pretty intense to the point where you're pretty sure the radio is not made for that type of screaming.
Oh my god. That sounds about right.
He's telling everyone to dive, like to go under, and you like see one of the Nazi soldiers close the hatch, and the U-boat starts to sink under the ice.
Well, Muggsy, I don't suppose you think you'd wind up in a German U-boat of all things today.
Now, but I'm pretty sure we could steal it and make some money from this thing.
I think we should focus on getting back to the Americas instead of so much making money, Muggsy. We're somewhere in southern hemisphere.
The minute you say that, he looks pissed. He just gives you the dirtiest side-eyed ever.
Chad looks back at both of you. He's like, listen, I know you're both figments of my imagination, and currently I'm bleeding out underneath rubble, but could you calm down? Because none of this is clearly real.
Why, sir, I think you may have had your head rattled, Chad.
You see the German officer turn around towards you with still holding the jar in that way between his arms, where the mind starts to speak again, except this time a little more calm, and this time in English.
So the rest of our characters go to sleep or something. I guess they're taking him away to
Most of you would be detained in separate rooms. This is for precautions, for we do not want many people roaming the halls.
Oh, okay.
Many sensitive materials. Yes.
The librarian is actually with us. He's keeping an eye on everything that's going on, and he's trying to find out why we might have been dropped here in the first place. He just wants to make money.
Obviously, this Professor Plum. Obviously, there's some kind of temporal disturbance. Librarian.
Yeah, but what are they working on that we got drawn to them? Every part of this screams that we're in more trouble than we even know.
Librarian, listen to me. We have the 3 most capable individuals, the 3 most Cro-Magnon Neanderthal among us, handling things well in hand. Why don't we go to the room and we go back to reading your books and study?
That third one's crazy. She's gonna get us all killed.
I got another
B-Hat all of a sudden.
Sorry.
No, I think this is a reincarnation of B-Hat. Like Felnox is a reincarnation of Belton. Just have a bee jump on his head, Jonathan.
Oh, I have a new image for Chad. I put it there, boys. New image for Chad.
Oh my god, yeah, it's perfect. He definitely looks like the master race. You're good.
Oh God, what have you
Because they
done?
gave him a coat.
Oh, no.
Give him a leather coat. He's perfect. He's ready.
Oh yeah.
You want me to change that as your picture?
Yes. Yes. That is the new Chad.
Apparently.
Hair Chad is ready.
The colonel makes sure he has no identifying marks on him. He hides any evidence of the American Army, being part of the American Army.
Yes.
So like any badges or any things, he looks at his cufflinks to make sure they're not military. He hides any things he has on him that may identify him as an American soldier. So,
Very
which is
much
exactly
so.
what he is, a retired American soldier.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't really hide the way he walks and the bearing that soldiers get. So if they ask him, yeah, he's going to point it. He's going to admit it. But Gennaro is still trying to find a bathroom.
Does he ask the brain that?
He walks up to the brain and trips, basically hitting the jar as hard as he can. And if he can't, knocking it out of the German officer's hands.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Here
what
we
he
go.
does. You let me know if I got to roll. It's completely by accident. And then Gennaro dies.
Give me
in the next
1
30
second to
seconds.
find this picture. Holy shit.
I think Gennaro dies in the next 30 seconds. Shot
You
to death.
may.
Shot to death by
That's very
German soldiers.
That's very expensive.
He's pointing out the jar. The jar looks very expensive, and then he, of course, trips into the jar.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, there goes Gennaro.
He's about to die horribly.
Depending on what happens, I'm gonna have my singer react.
He's gonna save the fucking lawyer again.
Yep.
Maybe
He's gonna
I guess he'll catch the brain. I don't know what's gonna happen here. But...
Yep, he's gonna catch it like a football player.
Alright. Right when Gennaro starts wading to the point where he starts falling towards the jar, the German officer starts to hold one of his hand forward to stop him.
Okay, so Gennaro isn't that clumsy, and he falls into the German soldier's hand.
Here you feel like a very tighter than usual grip on the officer.
He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's an expensive grip on you." And he does this. What does it sound like when he knocks on it? Gennaro's like the unsung hero of this group. Nobody knows.
It sounds like something underneath the glove that's somewhat hard, like a rock.
Like a rock or a sheet of metal?
Okay.
Like a rock.
He's like, "Oh, you've been working out."
There's some, it's like a patterns of a rock for some
Have
reason.
you been going to a German gym? Eine German gym? Eine?
Please leave my assistant alone. He tends to have a short temper. Much more short than I.
I'm very sorry. I'm just trying to find the nearest bathroom.
The nearest bathroom is behind you. Just step to the side. The nearest soldier will guide you.
Probably gets lost. Summary. May I roll for stealth? So
Yeah.
he can escape the Germans into the ship. May
I'm gonna get lost.
He actually has a +1 to hide. I gotta level
Oh
somebody
my
up. I
goodness.
turn him into a rogue. May I?
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
you
using
go.
He fails miserably. So he
Oh my
bumps
goodness.
into everything, slams everything, and
Oh my goodness.
eventually
You
makes it to
run
a battle.
into like two German soldiers guarded a doorway, and they dragged him right back.
He's like, oh, okay, in there, right in there. And he goes into the little girl's room.
Oh my goodness.
Hopefully, that's the last time we see him today. Next time he's found, he's been gassed. I will definitely level him up, Jonathan. Just remind me. I want to see if to like him. I think I'm gonna play these two. Make him a rogue. And my rogue.
Gennaro Rogue. That's funny.
I might as well do that now while we're playing.
But yeah, you see there's like many guards, and still the brain's like asking for people to enter the room because he can't have too many people wandering around.
So enter which room? Where do they want us?
Yes.
Right. So he wants us to go in there. That's like a prison.
He wants some of you to go in there. Yes.
Okay.
So
The Colonel isn't the type to trust. He also knows what a gas chamber looks like. Is that what that looks like?
It has sofas, but it also clearly reminds you of that.
The Colonel goes to Chad. Chad, I thought this was your master race. Speak to the Germans.
What?
If they're going to turn us, if they're going to microwave us, I don't want to go in there.
Oh well, I honestly I thought this little dream would have ended by now. I guess I really must be in purgatory. Wait. What did you need, Colonel?
They want us to go into that room. I think that room is a dangerous room. I think they're going to gas us.
Let me see. I would like to make an intelligence check to see if I can identify like multiple vents or something that just gives it away. Like I don't know that fucking thing right there.
It's not a gas chamber, but it is a very complicated. Actually, you've seen it before. It's like a freezer, seemed similar to the Rary Mansion skyscraper that you were just in.
Okay, so Chad walks right over to the German brain, and he's like, he speaks German. He's like, excuse me, what is your name again?
Mitz.
Herr Mitz, you want some of us to enter that room right there?
Yes.
Forgive
close the door behind you if that's what you're afraid of.
That is exactly what we are afraid of, my friend. It looks very it looks a little off-putting, my friend.
Well, our storage room is currently occupied right now.
All right. I will talk to my friends and see if I can convince them. Yeah.
Yes. Mind you, we only need a few people just to not have so many people wandering around.
All right.
Well,
so I go
you can be sure that as guests, I will not harm you or civilians. For you are civilians, yes.
Germans are known as very kindly, friendly people. Yes.
We were both
I go
speaking
to
German.
Chad, and I go to Chad. Chad. Is this guy a friend?
Does Muggsy hear any of this?
honestly, it can go either way. Who do you want to put in there? Because I don't think they're going to let us proceed without putting one person or two in there.
The colonel.
By the way,
Colonel very
as this is
slowly
happening-
turns his monocled eye and faces Muggsy.
as you guys are talking,
How about him, Chad?
Muggsy smiles. He smiles at you, pulls out his lighter, flicks it open, pulls a Molotov from his pocket. Sure.
This is how we find out if the Germans are friends or not. If Muggsy starts a fight with them and they just kill Muggsy, we should be fine. I say that to just Chad. To Chad. Muggsy doesn't hear when I whisper to Chad.
so as you guys are talking, the singer he walks right over to the German guy very casually. He's like, "You got drinks in there?"
Might as well add Dean Martin. Oh.
Yeah, add Dean Martin.
Okay.
He's like, "You got drinks in there, friend?"
Hey, can I roll intelligence for Muggsy to see if he might know German?
Muggsy?
Muggsy,
No.
goddamn idiot! Freaking no, man.
No.
Cut that crap out.
No.
That
Come
makes
on,
no
man. You're trying
sense,
to tell me
John.
he's educated? So Chad walks right up to them. He's like, yeah, he's a gangster. Exactly. They don't know shit.
No, they know more than you know.
Yeah, they're idiots, man. Unless you're Al Capone. Anyhow, so Dean Martin walks up to the German guy's like, "You've got drinks in there, friend."
The officer doesn't move, but there's like some static for the brain. And he speaks German of what only Chad knows. Bring the liquor. And you see like the officer like go into a cabinet and bring out liquor.
Oh, my friend. He reaches his outstretched hand in a handshake. He's like, "Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You are amazing, fine people." My goodness. Is he able to shake the officer's hand?
He still doesn't move.
Good on you. He takes the drink. He's
he
like
stares at your hand for like 1 second, and then goes back to looking straight and like completely blank.
I understand. It must be military protocol. He takes the drinks. He takes as many drinks as he can. Well, I appreciate this fine room you've left me. I need a little rest from all this weirdness.
Naro is a socialite, by the way. I'm leveling him up.
He starts drinking. He sits on that couch and he takes the whole couch, man. He lays down.
You just killed me, Martin.
You see like a couple of the soldiers walk to like the ends at the door and just stand guard there.
D. Martin looks over to one of the German guys. He's like, "Here, come here." He slaps the bottle down. He puts it on the table. He pours 2 cups. He's like, "Come here, come on." He waves a fucking Nazi over for a drink. He doesn't know they're fucking Nazis, man. He doesn't know shit about them.
You see like the brain and the officers start to move away and into like what looks to be like the control center for the ship.
All right, so Chad, he follows them with his new nice German coat.
Oh God!
He's fitting right in.
The moment you open the door, you hear the freaking brain start yelling to the point where the radio again. It's not made for someone yelling that loud. And I'm telling people to go to a certain course, otherwise they're going to be late.
All right. So, what about everybody else?
Well, I'm leveling up the character, so let John actually do something.
Yeah, John. Fucking do something. John!
Well, where is the librarian and Professor Plum?
Christ.
What?
We're not supposed to be
You want
playing
Muggsy
every
to do
character.
What?
John.
You want Muggsy to do something? That'll go well. It went great the last time. You put a bullet in a penguin and you guys stopped talking to me for the rest of the night. Not to mention you yelled at me for the entire game.
Fucking penguin killer. Oh, God. Should put a bullet in a penguin.
Hey, it was costing him money. Just cheaper to put a bullet in him and in it and just keep going.
Oh, boy.
Question. Dean Martin is trying to get this German guy to drink with him. Is it working?
No.
Are they in the room with him?
Nope. Just outside the door.
Oh, he's outside the door.
Yeah.
Okay, Dean Martin grabs a drink. He grabs one cup. He grabs 2 cups, and he gives one of the cups to the German guy and gives him a little salute.
The German takes it and starts opening his hatch and starts drinking it.
Attaboy, son. Attaboy. I know your officers probably don't let you drink a lick. God bless America. He goes back over here. He doesn't know where the fuck he is. He doesn't know where the fuck he is.
God
He
bless
doesn't
America, the
understand
German.
He doesn't know where he is, who he's
I don't
with.
think we were at war with them yet, so.
No,
Muggsy.
it's Japan that bombed us.
Yeah, so.
Muggsy's looking at both of them. And do they have any weapons on them?
Duh, they're fucking soldiers.
Dude, they're soldiers with freaking guns on them.
What
Yeah,
kind?
they probably have the
Like,
MP40.
throughout the entire ship, there are Germans with guns.
Just making sure.
Okay, we'll repeat this, John. We're on a German U-boat. Okay, they're World War II.
Hey, well, Muggsy's gauging how quickly he can start killing people. I mean, seriously, it's what he does.
We're surrounded by German soldiers. We're at war with Japan. Japan is allied with Germany. Okay.
Muggsy's a homicidal killer who chased after an elder, or whatever that thing was. He chases after monsters. He's not going to have a problem killing people.
All right.
Good luck with that.
Well,
Meanwhile, the librarian's trying to figure out what's going on around him. Does he see anything that may look arcane, or anything that looks like it was?
The professor's like, librarian, for someone so intelligent, you're a buffoon. We're on a German vessel. It's going somewhere to the
You
Arctic.
can roll an intelligence
It's
check to
absolutely
see if
going
they're
after alien
trained.
artifacts in the Arctic. That's all that's going on. That was a brain. A German brain. The German brains are allied with the MIGO. You fool. My guy's an alienist. He knows these things.
Yeah.
I just told you everything, John.
It was still. I had already pressed the button. He says, "Well, maybe we can find a way back home."
This isn't interesting enough for you?
He kind of side points to the soldiers with the big guns. He's like, "Do you really want to fight all of them? Because that little homicidal maniac looks like he wants to start killing people."
Well, he's your character. You should be stopping.
He kind of leans in closer and he's like, "The colonel over there, I don't think he's going to be able to hide what he is for too long."
Well, he has a gun. He can protect himself. Why don't we go find these rooms that they want us to hang out in, and we stay there, since we're normal people?
He looks at you with a weird look. He's like, "You're an alienist." He's like, "They find out what you are, you're going to be stuck in one of their rooms deciphering things for them. And if they find out what we have, we're both going to be stuck in there."
Well, it might be interesting.
You guys still have the scrolls.
If I was in that conversation, I would have slapped that nerd already. Be like, "Shut the fuck up!
That's exactly what Professor Plum does. He's like, you fool! Shut the hell up, Marty! We have to get to the room and shut up. Of course, he called him Marty.
It's like, that's kind of like how in every movie there's one guy who can't keep his shit together. There's like one guy that can't keep his shit together in every movie, and because he can't keep his shit together, he fucks everyone up.
Yep.
That's the guy.
That's exactly who that is. We need to go.
But yeah, John,
So what do you want to do? What do you want to do, Marty? You want to walk around the ship and investigate? Let's do that. I walk up to the nearest German and go. We want to have a tour of your U-boat, your military U-boat used for killing people. My friend here, the librarian, is interested in weapons of mass destruction. Please show us around.
The minute he starts walking to a German soldier, he dips out.
The professor goes. He raises one eyebrow and he points back at him. He points towards the librarian. We walk away. And he goes to the German. Jew. And then he walks away.
Can I start rolling a stealth
No,
check as I
he
run away?
said that too quiet for you to hear it. Quietly. You should not have abandoned him, sir.
You see, like the German soldier start to grab from his pack a communication stick and starts in German for the freaking radio.
Sorry, John. You should have walked away. The professor's not a nice guy.
Oh my god, I had to mute my mic because how much I was laughing. That is so funny.
Alright.
That is so funny. Chew. Oh my god.
Alright, so what is everyone currently doing?
Well, I just condemned the the librarian's death.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna assume you guys are in the middle of the hallway for a bit.
Can we take a 5-minute by chance?
I gotta finish this character.
Alright.
Cool. I got jambalaya waiting for me. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
I'm not gonna re-roll a single stat on Gennaro. He reserves his stats. Jonathan. He's a socialite, by the way.
Which one?
Gennaro.
Jannar. Alright.
The professor's gonna be a scholar when I roll him out. I'll roll him out next week. If you don't mind.
Alright.
I hope you're not gonna get into a fight today. He's a scholar.
I want to know that. It depends on what you guys do.
Well, I just had the librarian's pretty fucked.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, as you can already tell from seeing the brain from the very first moment I put that picture there, yeah, they're working with the Mygo.
Yeah, I know exactly who we're dealing with. You got that book now, so you're horror. You're nothing but cosmic horror now. Hit points for Gennaro. He has a +1 to his armor class. 6 hit points. Our hit points originally were. He had 3 hit points. He rolls. He has any stamina bonuses? He has a -1 to stamina. He rolls. 1d6 plus 4 -1 is 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 hit points on Gennaro. He has an attack modifier of modifier +1. Gennaro's +1 attack modifier. Critical dice table. 1d6 to 1d6 table 2. I love this. So fast to level up here. I love DCC. He has fucking skills. Bribery, stealth, smart skills. He's like a rogue. His unique skill called Deep Pockets. He has money.
Well,
Once per week, a socialite can make any purchase in dollars equal to the personality roll times their level. I gotta remember that.
wait, you made him a socialite?
Huh?
You made him a socialite?
Yes. He also has a +2 to skill test involving people for each point of a personality burnt. I can burn personalities.
John, are you there?
He can burn personality to convince people of things. That's awesome. I like that.
That's pretty cool.
He has 1 skill point.
And Jonathan, I know you're drunk, but we're all here.
I'm just checking because I can't hear John. He's muted.
You can literally see his hooded ass right there.
Yeah, but he's not speaking. I hear him either.
Yeah, me neither.
He just gave a thumbs up. So is everyone ready?
Damn it, John. I still can't hear you.
Tyler?
Sure.
Alright. Let us continue. Tyler has Chad, you start seeing most of the Germans at the control center going like tense, all while the officer is pulled up the telescope thing down to where the brain can see.
The brain has eyes.
More like it's pointed it towards what looks to be some strange circle thing at the top of the jar.
They could have also left his eyes intact. You never know.
Hermits, you're able to see within the jar?
The colonel
Silent.
approaches. Put the Colonel Mustard next to the master race here. That's a
Hermit, you can see with
thing that he can see.
Prepare to fire at my mark. You see, hear a whole bunch of movement, and you hear a noise at the bottom of the U-boat.
Oh, what kind of noise, Jonathan?
The colonel recognizes it as a torpedo loading.
Herr Mitz, Chad, can you tell Mitch, ask Mitz what's going on? Who we're firing torpedo at?
Can you move Muggsy into the room as well?
Alright.
If I recall correctly, we're in the Antarctic, and I don't think there's anything strategically valuable here. So they're not firing torpedoes at any other people.
Chad.
You do recall that there was a graveyard of ships.
Chad, you don't know this. Ask them who we're firing a torpedo at.
All right. Herr Mitz, if I may, if it's not too much of an intrusion, who or what are you firing your torpedoes at? If I may, if you do not want to tell me the exact information, that's okay.
We're interested in, he's speaking perfect English. We're just interested in what's going on here. I am, as you can see from my attire, an adventurer. I like to adventure. I like to see things. I like to explore things. I've been all over the world. Africa, Asia. I've been to Germany. Just interested. We want to know what's going on here. This is a peculiar case.
You hear like the noise of the radio from the jar, and you start speaking English.
Just you speak English this whole goddamn time? What?
Just an unauthorized ship who has ignored warnings. Well, not one ship.
Do you mind if I and I point at the periscope? Mind if I look through the periscope?
You said there's like a few second delay, and then he says, "Sure, by all means."
I look at the ship that they're aiming at. I look for flags.
You see a ship from a British flag.
Okay.
You also notice from intel that you know, it's trying to smuggle supplies into Britain.
Where the hell are we? Britain is nowhere near the Antarctic, just you know. But so I back away. I'm like, oh, it's the Brits. I go back to Chad. Chad, they're gonna shoot at a British ship.
Is it a military ship?
It looks like a normal civilian ship that may be moving supplies to the lines.
Well,
The Germans have been bombing Britain for a while now.
oh yeah, I remember reading about that. Yeah. Why are they trying to go through the Antarctic? Are those maybe the British have gone insane? Or maybe they have a
Or God has gone insane. So Colonel Mustard goes over to Muggsy. Muggsy.
Yeah.
Muggsy. Shoot the brain. Muggsy, shoot the brain. Shoot the brain.
As you say that, the brain goes back to German, and from what Chad hears, says fire.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
I was trying to ask you to hold on because Muggsy was going to do something.
Okay.
And I just need a little info. How many people are in the room?
This is a submarine. I just pointing out this is a submarine. When you fire in a submarine, it's very loud.
Lots in how many? 10, 20, 5?
You see all these chairs? Imagine the computers all around this damn room.
Those are chairs? Okay, then. Now I have an idea of what I could do.
Oh my god. He's gonna light a fire under the water. We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die of pressure?
He lights a Molotov and he throws it over here before he could say fire.
Throws a Molotov?
Oh shit. He's gonna light a Molotov I would like to react and fucking grab that fucking... Oh my god. Like, if it's a Molotov, Chad is gonna fucking grab him. Chad is gonna grab him. He doesn't want to die underwater, man. Chad is gonna sprint after him and grab that fucking Molotov in his hand. If nothing else?
The Colonel asked Muggsy to do this.
The Colonel did not actually ask Muggsy to throw a fucking Molotov. The Colonel moves away from Muggsy. The Colonel moves away from Muggsy. He's trying to find like a control panel that he can sabotage. Like,
you guys see Muggsy pull out a Molotov.
While they're struggling, he's looking for a means to like sabotage well, everyone's looking in this direction. To sabotage a control panel or something, so they don't fire at that.
Alright.
Like, if you can't move the Colonel.
You see, like, a couple of German soldiers right next to what appears to be the control panel. As well as a person sitting
there. Look, einen, crazy person, einen neuen, einen. He points, he's like grabbing both of them by the shoulders. Einen! He points again. Nine! He points at Muggsy. So can I roll some?
Yeah, they're looking at that, but you also notice that there's a couple of soldiers coming to break out whatever's happening here.
He grabs both of them.
Chad is holding that freaking Molotov, making sure he doesn't do it.
He grabs both of them and slams their heads together as hard as he can, like in the Three Stooges thing to knock them out.
Alright, do a strength roll.
Chad's going underwater. No one knows how to man it. We're gonna die.
Jonathan. Mighty deed.
Yeah.
Roll a 1. There's a +1. And then he's +2 to hit. He's got a +3. Fuck with the rolls tonight, man. He fumbled.
Yeah, as you were about to do that, you noticed that the two soldiers you were trying to grab are like very heavy. Like they're like have like what looks to be like for some reason, and you just noticed this, like all the soldiers, like a majority of them at least, have like these gas canisters.
Oh. The Colonel tries to catch himself as best he could. You're not gonna make him roll on a fumble table?
Oh, that's a fucking fumble.
Fumble, man.
You didn't realize I rolled a fucking 1.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
He goes to grab their head. He's like,
and as you realize that, you like freaking bust your ass.
Okay, so no fumble roll?
For now, no.
Okay, so yeah, he busts his ass. He tries to make it look like he wasn't trying to hurt them in any way, but as he's going down, he looks at the control panel to see if there's something he can sabotage. He's trying to make a
okay, so what's going on here?
Oh, Monkey's like, get off me, boy. Get off me. I know what I'm doing.
All the fate's happening. If you kill them, there's no way out. We're all gonna.
While these guys are arguing, the Breen frickin' says fire, and you hear like the torpedo heading towards the ship.
All right, Muggsy is a warrior, so can I just roll a mighty deed to do something insane?
Yeah.
So he puts
the letter, hold him down. It's in the grapple.
Wait, you're.
You have to roll initiative, John.
Yeah, like Chad grabbed the freaking Molotov and is holding it.
If Chad
make sure you don't throw
have
it.
to roll initiative, Jonathan.
All right, then both of you roll initiative.
Chad's trying to. Chad's take the whole entire fucking ship. Chad's fighting for the whole ship.
He's fighting to protect nuts.
Oh my god!
Oh my
No,
god,
he's
you guys
fighting
go
to not
simultaneously.
drown underwater.
So what? Can we roll again?
Should we roll again?
Oh, wow. Yeah, roll again.
You know, we're just in a deep struggle right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're all gonna die.
All right. So here's my question: Did Chad manage to get his hands on the Molotov?
All right, roll to do what you were gonna do, John.
Jonathan, what I'm trying to ask is, did Chad get enough time to grab the Molotov, or I'm going before him?
You're going before him.
Even better.
Technically, yeah, I mean, technically, this was like, you know, like Chad. This is a while ago.
So you want Chad to be stopping Muggsy, right?
That's exactly what he wants. He doesn't want to die in a sub.
Okay,
Don't worry,
then.
I'm playing the proper song, John. But as the DM says, I didn't grab you in time. Chad went to stop it, but it didn't work.
It's in slow motion. All you see is Muggsy pulling out the Molotov, going like this, and Chad's like, no!
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yep. All in slow motion.
You hear this? You hear the music?
Oh, God.
It's the stupidest Duel of the Fates ever.
Hey, Felipe, what do you roll for Mighty Deep?
You're level 1, dude.
1d3.
1d3.
I leveled.
What class are you?
Warrior. It's
Warriors
Muggsy.
here, man.
What?
Yeah, there's no
Warriors
warriors.
here. You gotta use the classes in the book. In Cthulhu.
Fine. I'll just roll the D20. Screw it.
Wait.
So I'm gonna chuck it.
No, wait.
What?
Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
You have to pick your class, man. Adventurer or Roughneck? Adventurer has mighty deeds. Roughneck does not. But
They probably would have been Adventurer.
But Roughneck has special weaponry. They have special things to their AC and shit.
Okay, so does this mean he throws it, or does he fail to even light it? Because this changes dramatically. Okay, so on my turn, I'm gonna... I'm snatching it out of his hand. Chad doesn't know he has 7 in his pocket. Like, Chad doesn't know. He thinks this is the only one. The funny thing is, Chad actually has a few in his pocket as well.
Muggsy's jacket has 7 Molotovs. That's awesome.
Yup. Chad has like
Somehow
3.
He has a jacket of holding.
Yep.
Oh, he stuffed them anywhere. The flat bottle.
Shit, Chad fucking yanked yanked that shit out of your hand and slapped you, man. he gave you like a no, bad Muggsy. That kind of slap.
Bad little maniac.
Alright. John, does Muggsy try to pull out another Molotov?
Okay, so after I grab his thing...
You guys see the Colonel fumbling and busting his ass over here. As he's doing very, very poorly. Trying to sabotage the ship.
Yes, John?
I make a full move back and I shoot the Molotov that he's holding.
Because I rolled a fucking 20, I'm gonna...
Okay, at this point, the Colonel gets a move.
Yeah.
Alright, good.
So it's the Colonel's turn then, yeah.
Good.
Okay, the Colonel's picking himself up, and he attempts to stealthily sabotage the ship. Does his intelligence give him... Well, they already fired, right?
Yeah.
Never mind, he just gets up. Oh, well, carry on.
Now Muggsy is gonna be insane enough to freaking kill his companion. Let's do this.
His companion attacked him. What do you want him to do?
Okay, while you
like
guys are going for another round for what the rest of the soldiers are like looking at you like,
Question: do the German soldiers finally restrain the crazy motherfucker with a Molotov? So when Muggsy backs up and I realize he's gonna shoot me, I fucking use German. I'm like, that man is crazy. Detain him.
Do that? It's not even your turn.
You could speak between turns, asshole.
Fine. He won't back up. He'll shoot it there. The minute he hears him talks, he pulls out the gun and he fires.
Fires where?
Inside of
Like a
submarine. Oh
Molotov.
my god, Muggsy's crazy.
What have I been telling you guys?
See, Chad, if he pulls it, so then he doesn't back up.
He's still alive.
He's badass.
Go ahead, shoot. Sorry.
He's gonna try to shoot Chad and the Molotov.
He's shooting the Molotov. And you said a mighty deed is a D3?
Are you making an adventurer? Is my question.
Yeah. I was going to make the one with the mighty deed.
Yes, that's an adventurer. Okay. Dude, use the book and make a character now. It takes like 10 seconds to make a character.
He might not last 10 seconds.
It's not a D6.
It's a 1D3. No.
A D3 is a D6 divided by 2. So if you roll a 6, that's technically a 3.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, you can just put /roll. I don't know why it's so difficult to understand. /roll space 1D3. No one gets that.
No, I get it. It's just rolling a D6 is faster. That's all.
He can't wait to kill Chad.
Or buying the fucking funky dice.
So my team has now gone
This is a
down
1D3.
to
Look at that. Look at that. It's a 1, 2, and a 3. It's a 1D3. It's amazing.
You know what's funny? Chad wouldn't have said anything if you didn't pull out a fucking gun. He would probably try to play it off as oh no, he's just being funny. But at this point, Chad thinks Muggsy's batshit insane, trying to kill everyone. Well, that sure as shit hits my AC.
He shot Muggsy? Muggsy shot Chad?
Yeah,
that's what's going on.
He failed his mighty deed. Is he still able to hit the Molotov?
Oh, he's shooting at the Molotov. Okay.
He's trying to shoot the Molotov.
Good question. He shoots the Molotov, but it doesn't light up.
What? Oh, wait. That's because you have to light it first.
Yeah.
He just smashed it. That's all he did.
And he starts screaming, he's trying
and
to
the bullet lands only at the other side of the frickin' shit.
Well, the entire ship fucking heard this. So
Yeah.
he just fired a gun. So Muggsy's in trouble.
So,
and he's screaming
the
that
colonel's
Chad
looking
is
very
trying to
innocent
burn
over
the
there,
ship.
waiting for these soldiers to move.
Yeah, the
so I
soldiers
hit
clearly,
Chad.
they don't really want to stop this. They're like, oh, wow. They're like, oh, wow, look at that. The Americans, they're killing each other. Is that
They're planting guns inside of the U-boat. It's perfectly
At this
safe.
point, the two soldiers here try to like restrain Muggsy, and the two soldiers here start to surround the place, making sure someone shooting a gun casually doesn't happen again.
Okay, the colonel goes back to over here and looks through a periscope. He's like, "May I? What is happening, Mr. Brain Case? May I see?"
He's not even looking at the telescope. He's looking at Muggsy like.
I look through the periscope. How's the British ship?
One side is sinking.
Okay, he whistling. He's whistling. He walks back over here, and he looks for weapon systems. Is there any way I can identify them? A way that they can, what they're using to control the fire of the torpedoes?
It seems to be like a trigger mechanism here.
Okay, like a lever or something. Okay. Does the colonel understand how it works?
Somewhat. He can read enough that it's not yet loaded again.
Okay, he yanks it. He tries to break it. So it can't be used again.
All right.
He tries to do
He
it as quietly as
succeeds
possible.
in breaking it.
What?
He succeeds in breaking it.
Okay. And then he returns. Whistling back to behind the brain, like looking very innocent.
Question: because he shot the Molotov, was that
There's now liquor on the floor as well as glass.
Because he did he
That I can
hit
barely
me?
hear you.
Some sort of Legolas.
Tyler, you're breaking up big time. Michael's internet fix last
He
night.
shot Molotov. Did it go?
Yeah, it shot through the ship and there's some leaking.
What is a wooden U-boat?
No, it's leaking for a different reason.
Oh, okay. You hit a pipe or something.
Did Chad get shot as well? Because it's a bottle.
Well,
Or is this Legolas
you have
shit where I
a
missed
bloody hand now thanks to the fractured glass, but other than that, you're fine.
All right, Legolas shit just happened. Fucking Muggsy in his magic aim.
Other than that,
All right, so
German soldiers are trying to restrain Muggsy, which depends on what John does there.
so I'm gonna get the fuck away.
The colonel turns to Chad. He's like, "Oh."
Chad looks, See, the colonel's doing that, but Chad can't really go past the freaking two officers that are looking right at him.
Nah, he's they're paying attention to what's going on with Muggsy.
Oh my. Okay, so Chad goes over to the colonel, and Chad is wide-eyed, and he's like, why did Muggsy just try to blow up the fucking ship?
Well, I told him to shoot the brain, but I told him to shoot the brain because they're attacking a British ship. It was the first thing that came to my head. It was foolish, I admit it, but I sabotaged the ship. They won't be able to fire any more torpedoes at the British ship. And the British ship seems to be okay. I looked through it. How are they doing?
There's landed on bits of ice right now.
Yeah, they're fine.
And they're scuttled.
Yep, they're fine.
I look over to the controls. I look over at the controls. He smashed. What the fuck did he actually smash?
He broke a lever that was attached to the wall, and now it's
he broke their coffee maker.
For some reason, there's rust at the end, and it's off.
I'm looking for a sign, the signs that say what he actually broke.
There's no signs.
Labels. Well, the colonel has some basic knowledge of military equipment. He's a former soldier. So he went for the weaponry. So whatever it is, whatever trigger guard or whatever lever it is that destroys, and he didn't do it in a stupid way. He did it in a way it doesn't look like he did it. It looks like maybe it was done in a scuffle or Muggsy's bullet bounced off or something.
Yeah, that's technically what it looks like.
He's not an idiot. He's going to do it in as subtle a way as possible. But he probably broke their coffee maker.
All right, so
John, what is Muggsy doing?
What's this thing over here?
That's a wall.
What horror is Muggsy about to freaking toss in our way? The cosmic horror here is Muggsy, not
at the moment, yes.
Or the Michael. Muggsy is the cosmic horror.
He's gonna take the whole ship with him. He doesn't know who Nazis are, but he don't like them. He wants to make the ship go boom boom.
Actually, his original idea was to kill everyone on the ship and take the ship. So the colonel basically told him, "Go through with your idea." In his mind, the colonel's like, "Yeah, go ahead, do it."
Chad, it might be a good idea to let him do what he's going to do. he might get rid of the brain for us, and maybe commandeer the ship or whatever.
What do you think is going to happen when that brain dies?
The Germans will listen to reason.
No,
Jonathan?
They're gonna shoot every foreign person on the ship. That's what they're gonna do. And assuming Muggsy did somehow kill everyone on the ship, we don't know how to operate this thing.
They don't seem to be all that terrible people. I mean, I still got my rifle.
Muggsy's gonna tackle the guy in front of him and use his body as he goes over the edge to fall in these seats as basically a buffer between him and the fall.
Wait, Mark, which guy are you pushing?
I think he started with this guy.
Muggsy's having this epic boss fight while we're just watching.
So Muggsy's gonna tackle into him, pushing him over the edge, and using him to fall on the people in those seats.
Right.
So he can get away.
It's like out of some sort of fucking
German army. This is great.
This is like some sort of Tom Cruise movie, man.
Muggsy is Italian. The Italians were allies with the Germans, John.
Muggsy doesn't care if they're not paying him; they're enemies. He was going to kill everyone and take this anyway.
That's why he tried to kill Chad.
No, Chad took the bottle away from him and slapped him. Slapped. Bad idea.
Like a funny little tap. That's what I meant by slap. Not like a bitch slap. Not like...
You should have specified, because I took it as you slapped him, and he's like, okay.
No! He's not insane enough to actually slap Muggsy. No!
And now he slapped him, so we're going with it.
No, what happened was he took the bottle out of your hand fast as lightning, and then he slapped your hand. He's like, no.
You still slapped him. Doesn't matter.
He slapped your hand like, no. Like, bad boy.
Like a homicidal killer.
Herr Schmidt.
Like grabbing a badger with rabies and trying to rub up against it, you're gonna get hurt.
Herr Mitz. The colonel's approaching the brain. Same time is happening.
He hears like the radio sound, and he starts speaking English while the officer turns around.
He's just a rambunctious little Italian, you know. They're rambunctious. I heard he's Mussolini's third cousin, so he's a friend of the German people. So I wouldn't go so hard on him. He really
Very well then.
He really is Mussolini.
You will at least have him in one of the cells.
Sure. Just don't hurt the little.
He goes back to you hear like the radio sound, and the Nazi officer turns around, and Chad, you hear and understand this. Put him in the cell, break his hands, and drop his gun in the ocean.
Said he's a cousin of Mussolini. Why would you do that?
He said that in German.
Mussolini.
He said that.
I didn't know.
He said that in German. Only Chad understands that.
Chad's not gonna tell me shit, is he?
Chad looks over at the colonel with wide eyes, and he looks over at Muggsy.
The
like,
colonel's like, he misunderstood, so he's like,
he looks at the colonel with wide eyes, like because these two looked away. Chad like looks at him with wide eyes and shakes his head, like no.
The colonel's like, what? No. Bad.
He grabs the colonel and he makes it look like they're looking at the buttons and stuff. Like he makes it really look like they're staring at how interesting the ship is. And Chad says in the colonel's ear, they're gonna break his hands and throw his weapon in the sea. I mean, it's better than the alternative, which they fucking kill his ass. Which I'd imagine they wouldn't kill him in any normal way. Maybe they'd shoot him for time savers, but otherwise they'd just drop his ass in the sea.
Chad, is it worth it turning around with our guns and killing all these people?
Okay, John, did you roll?
Wait,
I rolled a 7.
We're about to discuss whether we're going to take on the whole boat. Hold on.
Roll.
Yeah,
roll D20, John.
the two German officers grab you by the arm.
He rolled a
And-
D fucking 10.
No, you rolled a sub.
That's a D10.
D10.
John, you're drunk.
He's been drunk all night.
No, I was gonna roll for damage in the last fight, but I didn't have to.
Well,
Okay.
shit.
Well, they do the same thing. Then.
Muggsy's too small.
It's been a night of shitty rolls for these characters.
Yeah.
All right, you see the two German officers start to take him towards this direction.
He's like, why don't we go along to escort Muggsy and help him, Herr Schmidt? Why don't we? Sounds like a plan.
Here, so I try to go over the head.
Wait, Tyler, what are you saying?
You're breaking up, Ty. Badly.
I try over the head.
We heard. Oh, hey.
Saying, am I a
We hear you now.
Yeah, we hear you.
Cool. So I go over to Air Mid. I'm like,
We don't hear you, man.
to punish myself?
We heard
After all, he
Pundit Schmidt. That's what we heard. Reset whatever thing you're resetting.
All right. How about now?
Nah.
Huh? We heard you that time.
Go over to Hermit's. I go over to Hermit's. Hermit's. That Italian bastard tried to shoot me. I punish him instead, if you would allow. I say this in German.
He speaks in German, saying, "Oh, don't worry, we have our own hospital. You have no worries on that."
Is he allowing?
He says no.
Can we
Very well.
escort him to his room?
Herr
Schmidt?
You hear the radio again, and he starts speaking in English. Yes, but only towards the room.
Oh, come, Chad. Let's escort him to the room. Let's see what we can do. So the colonel leads Chad, who can barely speak anymore. As we follow the German soldier. How many? I heard you that time. How many German soldiers are escorting Muggsy?
2 and one other.
3 then. So it's only 3 inept guards. Is Muggsy
2 that are holding him down, and 1 that's watching behind.
Can we take him?
Chad is point 2.
You see them going downstairs.
We follow them down the stairs.
Jonathan, quick question.
Yes?
How are they holding Muggsy?
Well, where
They're
Muggsy's
holding
weapons?
him by his shoulders.
Where were Muggsy's weapons?
One's grabbing his head.
One's holding me by the shoulders, the other's grabbing me by the head?
Yeah.
So his arms are still free. Can I use a mighty D?
No, his arms are being grabbed like this. Sorry. But they're grabbing his arm, basically.
Okay, is my legs close enough to anyone's knee?
No. I'm assuming Muggsy is a midget, right?
Yes, he's very short. But Am I close to their ribs?
You're close to your feet can kick their hips, but that's just about it.
What happens about these guns?
The third one's holding it.
Okay. So we're
I'm gonna
behind
roll
the
the
third
mighty
one, right?
Yep.
Chad.
I don't know if I feel like
I'm whispering to
doing
Chad. You want? Can we? Let's take it. I'm pretty sure
As they open the door, you feel like a freezing cold at the second door.
Jonathan, I'm gonna roll a mighty deed.
Chad, let's take this guy.
So my mighty deed is to kick this guy in the hips hard enough to destabilize him, so I could try to break free.
All right.
Okay, we're watching this. We're gonna take advantage of what he's doing. Okay. So if this guy
Right.
becomes distracted, the colonel is going to attack him with the butt of his rifle, knock him out, hit him in the back of the head. Okay, but waiting until Muggsy does his madness.
Ridiculous.
All right.
I don't know what Tyler's doing because he's.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You were trying to say something to me?
The mighty deed failed. Do
Jim
you want me to roll the
responds,
attack?
so the colonel's just gonna do it.
No, what did you say? Like, you want to take them?
Yeah. But after Muggsy, as soon as Muggsy sets the stage, we can make her move. The colonel's going to attack this guy with the butt of his rifle, but after the guy turns to see what Muggsy's doing. He's waiting for Muggsy to make his insane move because we know Muggsy's going to do something.
Jonathan, I failed my mighty deed, but can I still just roll the attack anyway?
Yeah. Roll to see if you succeed on the attack.
You still add your mighty deed to it, John. Jesus Christ, with the shitty rolls.
The one good roll I had was that D6.
Okay, so I'm about to do a pro gamer move.
Okay, Muggsy just kicks one at the hips, but like the one holding him by the head decides to knock his head towards him.
So the pro gamer move is to start crying and begging.
No,
begging him to
I
stop
go
hurting
over to
Muggsy.
No, I go over to Muggsy and I scream really loudly in German. And I punch Muggsy and I grab him out of their grasp. Let me have him. He tried to kill me earlier.
He started punching Muggsy. This guy starts like holding you back by the arms. It's like trying to get you away from Muggsy.
Please,
Colonel
let
Mustard is
me.
behind this guy. But he's not attacking because the other guys are still fucking busy. But he's standing behind this guy, right behind him.
Let me. Let me beat him up. When Muggsy looks his way, Chad winks. This should give Muggsy enough time to do another action before they do whatever they're gonna do.
They're still going through the door, but they're like a bit hesitant, like what the heck's going on type of thing.
Let me at him. He tried to kill me earlier.
Chad has become a German double agent.
All right, so Muggsy, can I try another mighty deed?
Come on.
Just when the guy opens the door, yeah.
Okay.
Shove him off, man. Throw him out.
His next mighty deed.
Where are they taking him? What do we see?
Downstairs. So you see, like, when the doors open, not besides it, the bottom being cold, there's like downstairs.
Okay.
There's like stairs here, leading to the bottom.
Okay. So waiting for Muggsy.
To like bottom of the ship.
All right, so his next mighty deed, he's gonna try and kick both of them in the hips. And while that's happening, he's gonna pull with his arms to try to get them to come together.
Yes! Come on now. That's amazing.
What the hell?
No!
Still plus one.
No!
You can still at least knock one of them out.
Nope.
No!
What's up with these dice tonight?
Holy shit.
My God.
Okay, You gotta roll fumbles, man. You gotta make
Okay.
it roll fumbles. Open up the DCC book and roll a fumble.
Bugsy.
Okay, Muggsy tried to do what he did, tried to kick them at the hits, but before that even happens, you see a soldier raise his fist and knock him out.
Okay, that's enough. Colonel Mustard takes his gun and fucking whops this guy, hits him with it. He clubs his asshole with it. That's enough. Mighty Deed, 1d3. I'm rolling on 1d3. I rolled a 2, so I failed the D, but I'm still got a +2 to hit him. So he has a natural. Hold on. He has a +1 to hit anyway. From his strength, he has a +2 from his strength, so he has a +3 to hit. He hits a German.
Oh my god.
Dice, man.
Oh shit!
So he swings at the German and misses. Do we get initiative now?
Yep.
All right, so fucking dice, man.
Yep.
And watch when the Germans roll. It's gonna fucking get super high. So
Mhm.
+2.
No shit.
Okay, 11 initiative for Colonel Mustard.
Oh god, I don't even know what to do.
Stop bullshitting and kick the shit out of the Germans. That's enough. They're gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We have 3 Germans to kill. That's it. That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
Stick you on the ship. And then we have an adventure, an Indiana Jones type style adventure through a ship full of Germans
Yeah, it's true.
to kill a fucking evil Nazi brain. And whatever the fuck the Mygo are, wherever the hell they are, what they're doing. Initiative. Take this one off.
I already did mine. Why am I at 4? I rolled a freaking 13.
That was your old initiative.
John, what's your
Fuck you,
initiative?
Muggsy.
You roll
I thought it was
you
knocked
roll
out.
a 11 title. I rolled a 13.
Oh,
John?
Muggsy's awake?
yeah, that's
Said
the
he was
question.
knocked out,
You just
Jonathan.
said that they knocked him out, man.
Oh, right. Right.
Getting
I
drunk.
mean, that's kind of why you do the fumble table.
Yes, Jonathan. Use the fumble table. Stop being lazy. Open the book and do the fumble table.
You do realize if he doesn't use a fundable table, it's probably because he has something worse in mind later on.
No, it's just being lazy. Doesn't feel like pulling the book out of his ass. That's what it is. I know my
Pretty much.
See?
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Okay, the colonel's first. Please put the numbers. I am rolling these dice. Okay? First we're rolling a mighty deed. I rolled a 3. He makes his deed. He is clubbing this guy. Then in the same fucking motion, he's firing his gun at one of these guys over here. Okay? I rolled a 3, Jonathan.
Okay.
Okay? I rolled a 13 plus 3 plus agility. Hold on, what's agility? No, strength. Plus 2, plus 3. So he's got plus 5. So he rolled 18 to hit and made his deed. So I do my damage.
You rolled what exactly did you roll?
18 to hit. I rolled a 3. I made my
Yeah.
mighty deed. I made my deed, which means I'm hitting 2 people. This guy's being clubbed over the head with a gun, and he's in the same motion, switching the blade around and the gun around, and shooting this guy over here.
All right.
I made all the rolls. So
Roll for damage.
damage is going to be a club, so I would imagine a club is a 1d6. So it's 1 plus 2 for my strength. It's 3 damage from the 3 damage from the clubbing of this guy. Is he out?
Yep.
Okay. Then he fires at this guy over here, which is 1d12. Fucking shitty rolls, man. Is he dead? Same amount of damage as a club.
Yep.
he's dead. Chad, finish him off.
All right, so
Girl just took out 2 of them.
Chad, he rushes over.
These aren't monsters, Chad. They're just garbage. I know.
And let's see my weapon. My weapon. I think I have that pistol that does 1d6.
Dude, stop using the dice. Just use your freaking funky dice and just roll.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll to hit this guy.
You know, deep.
I'm a medic. I thought I was gonna be a healer, but a doctor's more like a corpse examiner.
Okay.
So I run up to him and I just pull out my gun without saying a word and I shoot.
Alright, roll to attack.
Missed. Terribly. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Use the fumble.
Jesus
Pull out the
Christ.
damn book and use the fumble, Jonathan.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Told you to use
Break-
your dice,
make
dude.
Bugsy
This is what's
wake
going
up,
on.
man.
We got some kind of
Give
problem
me
tonight.
a second.
Hold
I
up.
pick up my dice and roll 13. Actually, yeah.
Well, I just grabbed my dice for the next roll because fuck that shit. Jesus Christ. We're all rolling low.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
Multiple fumbles.
Yeah, no, that's 3 fumbles. There's something wrong. They bugged this thing or something. Ridiculous. We all trust each other. Just roll your own dice.
Oh, yeah.
And we have funky dice, so I don't even know. We don't even need to do this shit. John and Jonathan buy funky dice. They literally
you
cost
fucking
10 fucking
faggots.
bucks, you cheap fucks. On Amazon. Or you can get the really nice ones that come with cool goodies. Comes with images of Huda Barbarian. And stats.
Oh yeah, didn't that one come with stats for
Okay, roll a 20 for the fumble.
Ryan Drake's shield. Stats for Ryan Drake's shield on there.
Nice.
I rolled a 4. Wait, why am I rolling a 20?
Right, isn't normally a 20? So,
What the fuck? It's a D16 for the fumble table, you cunt. That's not even. That's even. No, it should be a 1d4 because I'm rolling a 1d4. It's a fucking 4.
Depends on the weapon.
It's a 4 again?
You're using a gun. Depends on the weapon. Each weapon has their own fumble table, Jonathan.
Yeah.
You gotta go look up a pistol and check out the fumble table on the pistol.
Oh, is he using a different unique book?
And he's using DCC.
God damn it.
Stop being lazy. Look up a pistol and use the pistol. Pistol fumble table.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
They don't have it in the fucking thing here.
No, I think it's better to just use DCC fumbles, I guess.
DCC fumble table for pistol.
I'll be right back.
I found one, a fumble for firearms.
Yeah.
Just gonna get something to drink.
Oh, God.
There's like a lot of shit here. Okay, I found a fumble table. I'll put like doesn't express where the fuck the number is for the pistol though.
Jesus Christ, the fumbles for firearms are horrific, dude. They do a fuck ton of damage back at you. These are like straight up lethal.
Where are they at?
Can't we just do the normal? Just searched it up. Pistol fumble table. And it says firearm fumbles at Dungeons of Signs. Or here we go. I mean, that's what I found.
Where'd you find them, dude?
It's just.
It's firearms and MCC and DCC.
Here's the critical table. Here's the fumble table.
Do you want me to look in MCC for a fumble table for firearms?
Here we go. I found it.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So I get the kickback from the firearm causes you to lose hold of the weapon. You take -2 for your next attack as you struggle to regain your grip.
Yeah, I see that as well.
I found one.
All right. How about we do the fumble for our buddy here that was, knocked out? Damn it.
No, that was like 2 rounds ago, dude. He decided to knock him out. That was a fumble for him. He got knocked out. He decided to start using the fumble table on you.
Okay. What happens, Tyler, is that your character, for the kickback of the gun, falls down on his ass, and the gun starts, flying behind you.
What the fuck? Why do you make it 7 times worse? That is 7 times fucking worse than what actually happens, dude. I did not roll a fucking, fucking 14.
A negative 10 on your.
Jesus, dude. All that happens, I fucking read it, dude. All that happens is I lose my grip for a second. It's just like I lose the grip. I don't fly back. God. Trying to fucking kill us.
He's a DM. He does whatever he wants.
God damn it.
Okay, whose turn is it, Jonathan? I think it's the bad guy's turn. The one
Yeah.
Nazi fuzz.
Okay, so am I prone now? Am I on the floor? Is that what fucking happened? Chad's that much of a fucking bitch he fell on the ground?
Yeah.
I fucking hate you. I'm gonna make sure you die in my game.
Chad went, ah, my God!
Yeah, literally. Like he's holding a fucking pistol, and the pistol brings him back. It's not even a revolver. It's a pistol. So here, I gotta freaking do some magic. I gotta make this make sense. Chad fucking trips on the blood of the dead guy. That's what happens. He shoots and he trips on the blood of the dead guy.
Okay, so Jonathan, it's time for the Nazi.
Right. The Nazi, upon, realizing his friend, frickin' died, hearing, a blow to the other one, and this guy, tried to pull a gun on him, starts to, drop, Muggsy, and then close the door behind him. He goes into the door and then starts to close it.
Okay.
All while he's, trying to frantically look for his gun.
Okay, it's the Colonel's turn. So
Yeah.
the Colonel does the Terminator, man. He walks over, kicks Muggsy aside, opens the door, and turns the gun into this guy. Does the door open?
It's a pretty heavy door, so it takes some effort to
Kicks it
open.
open.
He kicks the door open.
Mm-hmm.
Besides from usually a hard door, it's a self-sealing door, you do manage to open it somewhat enough to where you see the German frankly getting his rifle.
He executes him. Mighty deed. Roll a 1, so it's a +1, +2, which is a +3 to hit. Actually, it's a +2 to hit because I think I only have a one bonus to dexterity. Hold on. No, he has +2 to dexterity, so it's a +3 to hit. Fires. Oh, I fucking used this stupid thing. Oh, never mind.
It actually worked.
That's
for
a
once.
crit. That's a fucking crit.
Yeah, that's a fucking crit.
Hold on. That's...
Shit.
As if that poor bastard didn't need critting.
So I fucking crit him. So hold on. Let me just make sure it's crit. Because Cartoon was different. Is it a crit? DM?
Because, Warriors usually get 19 and 20.
He's not a warrior, he's an adventurer.
Oh, adventure. Yeah.
No.
It's like the closest thing to a warrior.
Yeah, but it doesn't crit. There's nothing here saying he crits on a 19 and 20. Alright, so it's a normal hit. So he does a 1d12.
+3.
+3 from what?
From the attack. Your attack and damage.
Oh, yeah. +3. No. You don't add agility to you don't add agility to damage from a gun. You just roll. You do add your mighty deed. So you're right about that. 7, 8 +1, 8. 8 damage.
I guess it makes sense for a bow, but not for the gun.
Yeah. No, a bow adds a strength bonus. That's it. I shot him. Is he dead?
Hold on. This thing's acting funny
A
again.
bow doesn't add damage from agility, Tyler. Not in this game. That's in 5e. Only longbow. Longbow has strength bonuses.
Okay, he's dead. He falls down the stairs.
Okay.
No crit table? Oh wait, never mind.
No, I rolled 19.
Never mind.
So the colonel turns back. He kicks Muggsy awake. Wake up. And he turns back to Chad. Is Chad? You're embarrassing. Pick up your red weapon.
Muggsy picks up his gun, reloads it, and he starts rifling through the soldier for more weapons.
Yeah. Chad takes the fucking MP40 off of this guy.
The colonel grabs Chad's weapon and makes sure that it didn't backfire anything, and he reloads it for him and he hands it to him. They're trying not to lose it.
Okay, before we continue, I need to go to the bathroom real quick.
Well, it's 10:08. We can finish. We've been playing for 2 hours. It's up to you.
Yeah.
We started.
Man, it was fun to be a double agent. Being the mediator
for 20 minutes.
It's actually, you know what? I have to admit, knowing 2 languages in a game is a lot of fun.
We get XP for this fight, don't we? Are we done, Jonathan, or do you want to do anything?
Yes, you get XP for this fight.
How much?
2 XP.
2 XP. Colonel has 16 XP.
Does Muggsy get it too?
He was involved.
You were knocked out. But then again, you did try, so yeah.
I would give it to him.
How much XP do
you
you
get
have
2 XP for the attempt of throwing a Molotov in this room.
What?
He's going to give him the XP for that encounter. But if you give him the XP for that encounter, then you should give XP to all of us or 2 because we were all doing things during that encounter.
Alright, he gets the 2 XP from this encounter then.
Dick.
Yep.
Cheap ass dude.
He wants us to be just the right level to die.
Alright, I'm going to turn off the video.
Alright.